Today I'm going to torture you in several ways. Welcome to my channel. My name is Derek. If you're new to my channel, I talk about books, and that's pretty much it. This year I'm planning on doing a little bit more than just talking about books. One video I have planned, I want to share a little bit more about me and just my interests and all that sort of thing. So be on the lookout for that. In today's video, like I mentioned, I'm going to torture you. And in one of the ways I'm going to torture you is explaining, or rather you get to see, something that I usually do at least once or twice a week, and that is exercise. I am so done. I'm gonna die. Oh. Oh. Well, now that we've got that out of the way, and I am so sorry for, your eyes bleeding if that happened, but we're going to continue the eye bleeding by reviewing and actually reading through a book I had forgotten I had written. Yes, I had forgotten I had written a children's book, and this was like a long time ago. In a previous video, I kind of went through a review of some of the books that I had written as well, the ones that I remembered. But like I said, this one, I completely forgot I wrote this. On social media, I called this a travesty. Because I am certain, this is a travesty. And I apologize to any young child that runs into this book in the future. I am so sorry. And there's a reason why I am apologizing for that. And we're going to get into it. I read through it a few days ago, and I couldn't stop shaking my head because I was so dang embarrassed. And I decided, hey, what would be an even more embarrassing thing than to talk about it on my YouTube channel? So here we go. Bill the Bird's Flying Test, written by Derek L. Davis. Because, I'm obsessed over my middle initial because it's in everything I write. So, Bill the Bird's Flying Test. Let us begin this torture. Well, this is absolutely lovely. As you can see, the text is not landscape. The title is not in landscape. That is just lovely. This is the first page that is not in landscape, because I'm going to obsess about this in this video, that this book was not written in a landscape. Oh, the torture. Okay, so I have a little note to parents, and it reads this. This is a wonderful opportunity to have your child express his creativity in this book. You won't have to yell at your children for drawing in this book. It's intended for that. Because I can't draw, and I didn't want to try. My goal for writing a book like this is to let out a child's creativity. Subtext, Derek's lazy. And maybe one day your child will become an artist, or be like me. Let's hope not. And that your child will become an artist, or be like me, a writer. Thank you for purchasing this book. No. I rescind that statement. You have your golden rule, and I have too. The one you follow and let your child be creative. And then there's my name, but without a middle initial. I'm obsessing over this too. You have your golden rule, and I have too. The one you follow and let your child be creative. That's just an awkward sentence to begin a book with. So let's move on to this nightmare/story. The first page. It was a beautiful day at the tree. where Bill the bird lived. You could draw a tree there with a bird. Today it was time for Bill the bird to learn how to fly. Boy, was he ever excited to learn. Bill had very lately celebrated his 5th birthday. So when family members turned 5, that was time for them to learn how to fly. Every morning, Bill studied from the way his wings were built down to how to flap his wings in good air, because there's such a thing as good air and bad air. And now he was ready for the test. I don't think I'm ready. Bill was very nervous, so he talked to his dad. His dad told him that it was okay to be nervous. Well, that's a good, lesson to learn. When you're nervous, it's natural, it's okay. Then his dad told him that if he wasn't ready, he would call it off. And then his dad said that if he didn't want to learn yet, it was okay. So now we're learning that it's okay to quit. What a great children's book. Bill told his dad he was ready to fly. Dad went to the phone and told the teacher to come. I can just see it now, just a bird, they need to talk to someone, right? And with their little bird hands, they're like, hello, yes, it's Dilbert the dog. What's up? Or in this case, I never gave the dad a name, probably Barney the bird. He calling up the teacher. It's okay, he's ready, Bill's ready, let's get this thing going, Then the teacher came. He introduced himself as Trevor the teacher. Trevor the teacher, Bill the bird. There's another character in here that I'm embarrassed to actually read out loud. First, the teacher looked at the way the wings worked. Let's make sure those wings are flapping. Bill got an A+ for his wings. Now we're teaching body shaming. Because, if your wings don't work, your teacher's probably going to say, your wings are fat. You're a fatty. Kind of like me. Everything worked well, so now it was time to teach Bill how to fly. They started out by simple breathing, and everything was ready. I'm not ready to... Yeah. The teacher was happy to see how fast Bill could flap his wings. His mom and dad cheered him on. The teacher was also happy to see Bill's start-off jump to fly. Bill jumped too far, so the teacher had to fly to save him. Is this over yet? Oh, we're on page 23 now, by the way. Out of 44 pages, if I remember right. Now it was time to see how far Bill could fly. We have errors. Plot errors. Mom and Dad came with him, just like any young bird learning to fly. Oh, and this is lovely too. This was supposed to be on another page. As Bill flew, he saw many other animals, like his friend, Tony the turtle. The word turtle's on one page. "Hi!" shouted Tony. Tony shouted out, "Good job!" And then he flew by his brother's nest, and obviously I'm referring to Bill the bird, not Trevor the turtle, or Tony the teacher. His older brother saw him, and how well he could fly. And he was happy for him. Bill did very well. So he got his license to fly the very same day. I can just see it now, all these little birds, there's police bird, probably Pedro, the police officer, I need to see your license. Are you licensed to fly? Bill the Bird, a few years later, is probably drunk flying and goes, I'm sorry, officer, I forgot. What a lovely image. Bill learned a lot today, and so did I, that I should stay away from writing children's books. He not only learned how to fly, but also about being nervous. Blank page, blank page. 2 more blank pages. 2 more blank pages. 2 more blank pages. 1 blank page and, the... So that was Bill the Bird's excellent adventure. So I read to you out of Bill the Bird's Flying Test, written by someone that should stay away from writing children's books because he doesn't know what the heck he's doing in writing a children's book. Like, I said it again, I said it earlier, I will say it again. I need to stay away from writing children's books. I cannot illustrate. And this was my way of saying, why don't you just illustrate this book yourself, little young man? And that was Bill the Book's flying adventure that just happened right now. So if you enjoyed this video, I would recommend hitting the like button down below. I would subscribe for new content. I try to come up with something at least once a week. I have a few things planned out. Like I said, I have a video that I'm planning concerning learning more about me, because I am an interesting individual. So if you want to see that video, I would recommend hitting the subscribe button and hit that bell to be notified when I make cruddy content. and throw a comment down below. And I'm curious to know, so please comment this, what your favorite book was as a child. And I will talk about mine in a future video, but I will just say it right now. My favorite book was R.L. Stine's Goosebumps. That was my favorite children's book, which I will get into more in depth with that in a later video. So thank you again for watching, and I am sorry if I tortured you in any way, shape, or form. No, I'm not. Sorry, not sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Bye.